Hello, friends. So, I think that you have got the idea of the difference between divide and trim by now, right? If not, in short, let me tell you that what divide does is it's also creating a new shape for intersection, also. I mean, the main difference is. And what trim does is it attaches the intersection part to the object which is at the front. I think you got it right. Okay, now let's proceed further. So then we have this one, which is merge. Merge is similar to unite. Still, let's take a look. And let's create another shape. This time let's change its color to something else. Select the selection tool, select these two, and let's click on merge. See, now there is a difference between this merge and unite. Can you say what? I think you have noticed that these two shapes are merged. That's true, but the color of these two are still different. Well, let me show you. So first of all, let me press Ctrl Z few more times. Okay, now first of all, let's alt drag it to make a copy of it. Okay, so now let's select these two and let's click on merge. See, now these are merged. Now let's select these two and let's click on unite and see what happens. The color of our united object is same. And which color is applied? The color of that object which is at the front. And regarding this one, this merge, what it does is it is merging these two. That's fine, but it's not changing the color. If you take a look using direct selection tool, you will see that it's totally united. But if you select using direct selection tool, you will see that these two are separated. See? So what it does is it is cutting the portion of the back object which is getting intersected with the front object. I mean, this merge option. Let's test with few more. This is an ellipse. This is another ellipse. Let me change its color to something else. Let's select these two. Oops, not all, only these two. And let's click on merge and see. See, this portion has been cutted out or deleted, you can say. Now select only this one. Select only this one, right click, arrange is there, click on bring to front. Now select these two and let's click on merge and see. Let's select the direct selection tool and see. So what it does is the intersection part is being cutted out from the back object. Okay, similar to trim, you can say. Now what's the difference between trim and this merge? Can you guess? Well, let's select these two only. So let me, yep, okay. Now let me select and delete these two. and let's select these, alt drag to make a copy. Now select these two, click on trim, select these two, click on merge. So what's the difference? Now select the direct selection tool and try to see the difference. Visually you can't see any difference, right? But now let me create a circle, another circle, and just select these, alt drag to make a copy of it. This time we are using similar color, I mean same color. Okay, now select these two, click trim, and come here, select these two, click on merge, and see what it does. See, you have got the difference, right? So what merge does is, I mean, you will not see any difference if you have different color. I mean, if you are using different color, so there is visually no difference between trim and merge unless you use same color. Yes friend, when you are applying merge on same colors, then these two, then this is working as unite. Yes friend, this is the concept. Remember these little tips and tricks, you should remember. Yes friend. Okay, so that's it guys. And trim, merge, then crop. We have crop. Crop works similar to intersect. And then we have outline. Well, let me create a new file and let me demonstrate it. So this is a shape, this is another shape, and let's go to, sorry, let me select these two and apply same color, and let's apply crop. Now there is a difference actually between crop and intersect. Can you say what? See, let's press Ctrl Z. Currently it's two shapes, right? And this is the intersection part and this is the front part. Well, let me change the color of this front part to this one. Okay, now let's select these two and let's click on crop. See, go to redo crop and see what color you are getting. Press Ctrl Z, alt drag, and select these two, click on crop. So after cropping, which color you are getting? You are getting the color of that object which is at the back. Okay, again let's press Ctrl Z. So what it does is it's excluding this part, it's excluding this part also, but we are getting the intersection part, and the color of that object which we are getting is the color of that object which is at the back. Okay, I think you got it. Again let's select it, click on intersect, and which color we are getting? The color of that object which is at the front. Okay, so this is the difference between crop and intersect. And another thing, just a little basic thing. See, we are getting this shape, right? Let's press Ctrl Z few more times. Redo intersect. Okay, yeah. Now let's click on crop and see we have this outer shape going on here, right? We can see the outline. We can see the outline of this outer shape. But in case of intersection, we were not able to see it. We can only see only the intersection part and nothing else. Let's see. Let's press Ctrl Z and Alt drag. Now let's do a crop to it and let's do the intersection to it. See and see. This is the intersection, this is crop. Okay, so these are some basic differences. I think that you are getting the concepts clearly. If you have an issue understanding some concept, please feel free to let me know. Okay, then we have outline. Outline is really very simple. It will create just the outline. Let me press Ctrl Z. Let's create outline. See, we are getting only the outlines, nothing else. Oops, let me press Ctrl Z. Let's use the selection tool now. See, you can work on it also. So in practical cases, we won't be needing this outline often. And then we have minus back. Like here we have minus front, right? Oops, here we have minus front, right? And here we have minus back. So let's select these two and let's click on minus back. See? So it is deleting the back and also the intersection part. And what minus front was doing? Let me press Ctrl Z. Yup. And let's select these two and let's apply minus front. See? So it is working same only. The thing which is the difference is that it is deleting front and it is deleting back. That's it, guys. And I think that okay, so let's not extend this lecture. I think that you have got a pretty good idea about the shape modes and the pathfinders, and I think that now you will find it really helpful to work efficiently with these pathfinders. Now friend, in our next lecture we will go through the summary of all these shape modes and pathfinders, and from next we are going to design 5 logos. Yes friend, that's really cool, using these shape modes and pathfinders only. Really excited, huh? Well, me too. So see you in the next lecture where we will take a look at the summary of all of these shape modes and pathfinders. So see you in the next lecture. Till then, have fun, take care.